the importance of learning to work together. At the edge of a lush, green forest lived two very different little animals, Gugu, the pig, and Fifi, the fox. Gugu was a round, pink piglet, cheerful and outgoing, but a bit too eager to show off. Fifi, on the other hand, was a fluffy, orange fox, clever and quick, but also a bit proud. Even though they were neighbors, their personalities were so different that they rarely played together. One day, the forest announced its annual Harvest Festival contest. Participants were tasked with building a harvest tower using all kinds of tools and food items. The winner would receive a shiny golden trophy and, even better, a freshly baked, sweet apple pie made by Granny Hedgehog herself. All the animals in the forest adored Granny Hedgehog's apple pie, and Gugu and Fifi were no exception. Standing on a small hill, Gugu shouted excitedly, "I'm going to win this contest. I can build the tallest tower all by myself." Hearing him, Fifi flicked her tail indignantly and replied, "Humph, I don't need any help either. My tower will definitely be taller than yours." Their argument quickly escalated, and in the end, they both decided to work on their own towers separately. When the contest began, Gugu brought over lots of fresh pumpkins, corn, and wheat stalks. He started stacking the pumpkins at the bottom, but he worked too quickly, and the pumpkins kept rolling away. No matter how hard he tried, his tower wouldn't stay up. Sweating and out of breath, he muttered to himself, "Why is this so hard? My materials are great." Meanwhile, Fifi was also struggling with her tower. She decided to use wheat stalks and corn to build the base, thinking it would look light and elegant. But she quickly discovered that her design couldn't support the weight of the tower's upper layers. Frowning, she grumbled, "Ugh, why does my tower keep falling? Did I choose the wrong materials?" As time passed, neither of their towers took shape. With the contest nearing its end, both Gugu and Fifi felt frustrated and anxious. That's when Granny Hedgehog walked by. She looked at their unfinished towers and, with a warm smile, said, "My dear children, have you thought about how much easier this might be if the two of you worked together?" Gugu and Fifi froze for a moment and exchanged glances. Gugu scratched his head and hesitantly said, "Maybe your wheat stalks could help stabilize my pumpkins?" Fifi blinked and nodded, "And your pumpkins are sturdy enough to make a solid base." With that, they decided to team up. Gugu took on the heavy lifting, using the pumpkins and corn to build a strong foundation. Fifi, with her nimble paws, carefully combined the wheat stalks, corn, and apples to decorate and stabilize the tower, making it both sturdy and beautiful. One handed up materials while the other adjusted the height, and before they knew it, their tower grew taller and taller, becoming the highest and most impressive harvest tower in the contest. When the judges announced their victory, Gugu and Fifi cheered and high-fived each other, shouting, "We did it!" Granny Hedgehog handed them the delicious apple pie, and the two friends sat under their tower to share it. As they ate, Gugu said, "Fifi, I couldn't have done this without you." Fifi smiled and replied, "Me neither. If it weren't for you, my tower would have fallen apart ages ago." Granny Hedgehog, listening to their conversation, chuckled warmly and said, "Children, teamwork is like your tower. It takes everyone's effort and trust to make it strong. Remember, whether it's family, friends, or partners, helping each other is how we create the biggest miracles. From that day on, Gugu and Fifi became the best of friends. They stopped arguing over small things and, whenever they faced challenges, they were the first to turn to each other for help. This story teaches children the importance of teamwork, that by working together, we can achieve what might seem impossible. In life, everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses, and cooperation allows us to complement each other, leading to greater success. It also shows the value of appreciating friends and family who help us, just as Gugu and Fifi discovered each other's worth and formed a deep friendship through their teamwork.